Oh, I think we're live. I think we're live. When I say bitch, you say ho. Bitch, ho, bitch, ho. Alright. You like my red nose? My ATR 72 red nose? So, I think we're good. It looked like we're good. Anyways, happy Thursday, bitches. Welcome to the All About Aviation Airplane Show. Whatever you want this episode to be called, that's what this episode is going to be called. You just, whatever you want to call it, you call it. If you notice the banner, it says subscribe and like my shit. So that's what you got to do tonight. Subscribe and like my shit. Even if you don't like this, just subscribe. Hey, what's up, Frank the Badass? What's up, my dude? What's good, man? Yeah, man, we gonna be flying this Danish air transport flight, man. This thing is fucking cool looking. I like this airplane. Yeah, boy. I am gonna have to mute myself at some point during this because I am gonna be getting a phone call at some point during the flight. I try not to do that, but I can't help it. Sometimes it happens. All right, let me. Yeah, you did. You beat Greece tonight, that's for sure. Yep. I'm surprised he stays up as late as he does, man. That's crazy. He'd be watching this at like 4 in the morning. Danish. I love me some Danish. Give me a motherfucking cheese Danish. LICJ. I had no idea that there was a Danish 72. All right, let's Palermo. And this airplane took off from gate 2, so let's just do gate 211, I guess. Oh yeah, we gotta change the call sign. We're not doing Yo Mama tonight. We got an actual flight number. We'll probably fly a Yo Mama flight tomorrow night. I'll be late tomorrow night. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow. So she's turning 86 years old, so we're taking her out to dinner.
Yes, sir.
Well, at least we're dressing her up like an 86-year-old. That way we can get a discount on dinner. I got the bluest wig you ever seen in your life. It's gonna be great. I got like a long smock for her to wear, some slippers and glasses, and a big old blue wig. She's gonna take her teeth out when she eats that bloomin' onion tomorrow night too. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter what I say, Frank. I mean, if you're not going to see it, you're not going to see it. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to. Definitely not Saturday night. Maybe Sunday. But yeah, definitely not Saturday night. That's for sure. Saturday night's dedicated to another platform. But yeah, Sunday, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I try to do Sunday nights or Sunday mornings, but we'll see what happens. We'll just unplug it. There you go. Sweet. Sweet. Have fun eating your fries. That's right, horsey sauce. We got a shitload of horsey sauce. Got a bucket of horsey sauce. If y'all don't know what horsey sauce is, it's a sauce that Arby's has. It's like a cross between mayonnaise and horseradish, and it's bombing. All right, let's make it a little brighter outside. We can take off when it gets a little dark, but at least let's have it a little bright so we can see shit. I got medicine under my tongue.
Oh, you do? Fine.
Yeah, but thank you anyways. I appreciate it. You're fine. Right, well, we're not going to be using the jetway, I don't think. Well, we could try. Yeah, nah, the jetway won't work with this one. Actually, you know what? I don't like this stand. Let's go to an actual general aviation stand on gate 2. But yeah, I will be getting a phone call here in a little bit, so I'll try to keep it short. I'll try to keep it short like me. All right. Hey, 219, that's my birthday. Let's park at that stand. That's good luck. Was it my birthday yet? Oh, yeah, it was. Damn. Man, I'm getting old. That's right. Tomorrow's March 1st. Shit, it was my birthday already. I feel like I missed my birthday. I turned 46 years old. That's crazy. I never thought I'd be 46. Like, I never thought I'd get that old. Like, that seems so far away when I was like 20 years old. I was like 46. Psh, whatever, man. Shut up, old person. I don't really feel old. The only time I really feel old is like when like my back starts to hurt a little bit. Then I'm like, man, I miss being young. All right, 219. All right, let's get some light. All right, weathers. Let's take a look at this livery. That's pretty dope, man. Yeah, I downloaded a livery pack for the the ATR today from 2Pilot. He makes some good shit. See, Ash, love you. He this pack's got like it's got like 40 different liveries. It's got cargos. It's got real plane. I mean, it's got a lot of shit. But yeah, this plane really did fly from this airport to wherever we're going today. Where are we going? Palermo to Lampedusa, Italy. I want to do drone mode real quick. I'm going to see if I can get over to that. Let me turn around here. See how far it'll let me go. Man, they did a pretty good job, man, on that. Aeroporto Internacional de Palermo. That's cool. All right, we got ground power there. Even if we don't have ground power, we'll be okay. There's a built-in APU in this it's like an APU, but it's built in. So we'll get that fired up. Let's go ahead and bring in our flight plan. I already logged into SimBrief before I started the night. All right, let's go to aircraft. Let's connect ground power. All right. Payload. Let's actually, let's turn the airplane on and then we'll set the payload and everything. All right, so we got the battery switch is right up here. So we have a battery switch and then we have two, hang on a second. We have two power units for DC and AC. AC power, DC power. So let's turn the battery on. And then let's click on DC power and AC power. Now hopefully this livery won't mess anything up. I really hope it doesn't. Usually 2Pilot stuff, usually 2Pilot's got really good stuff, so I'm hoping, you know, that it's okay. Oh, They don't have baggage or anything.
Raising ground DTR 1801. Could you please send a fuel truck?
DTR 1801 fuel truck is on the road.
Oh well. Alright, let's set everything now that we got this up and running. Alright, set flight plan. Let's set the fuel. And set the payload. Let me just double check this in SimBrief. Alright, let's go to payload. Oh, look at that big ass airplane. Alright, let's go to load aircraft. Alright, zero fuel weight I have is 18,507. That's close enough. Gross weight 20,374. That's close enough. Alright, we're good. Let's start loading that. Fuel weight is 19. Yeah, that's not the right amount of fuel. Oh well, I'm sure we'll be okay. Because this fuel's got extra fuel in it in case we need to do a, in case we need to go to a different airport. So I do want to show you something here. If you're not familiar with this airplane, we have a whole settings page here where you can adjust, you know, a lot of things. This page here where it has display click spot help, you can actually click on the screens and interact with them. So like we have up, down, validate, recall, clear, we have like all the, so if we go over to this page here, that's that page we were just looking at, you can just click right on this screen here. Procedure complete. And then we can just click through all these. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that. Same thing here, you can click in this area right here and it brings up, you know, all the ins and outs of the airplane. At map mode, you know, aircraft data, you know, the airport, the runways and shit, so. Now, I never tried that one option. I saw that one option just now. Click spot overlay. Let's see if... Oh, I like that. You know, because I'm never really sure where to click. Look, it's systems, navigation display, map, performance, you know, zoom in, zoom out. I like that. Okay, let's leave that. That's dope. All right, aircraft. All right, let's go ahead and set the flight plan real quick. First, let's go ahead and arm those. Let's turn on the lights, no services. Let's make sure all these lights work. Yep, very good. Let's come down here and turn on our lights because we're gonna need them. Just a little bit of flood. Just a little flood is all you need. All right, I'm gonna try to program the actual route we're gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna let me or not. You know, sometimes they like to give me a different runway to use. So let's see what happens. So let's click on, actually, you know what, let me make sure our position's okay first. All right, let's go to menu. All right, FMS1. Nav data is okay. Let's go to init. Position initialization. That should be the correct position. Let me check the north 3810. All right, it's close enough. All right, click turn. I should have kept, yep. All right, nav data. Wow, it's from 2022. Jesus Christ, that's old. Wow, that's a shame. All right, we got to do the flight plan. We got weight, trim 1.2 up, center of gravity is 26. All right, that's all good. Performance. All right, our cruise altitude tonight is going to be, I think you said 19,000 feet. Yeah, I got 19,000 feet. So it's not that long of a flight, but let's plug it in anyways and see what happens. All right, and return. And units, we have feet, nautical miles, Celsius, kilograms, HPA. I think I like HPA. Let me see which one I like better. I like inches per hectogram. Let me do that. All right, now let's go to flight plan. Let's click on LICJ. According to this flight plan, we're going to be doing runway 20. And we're using Turk 5Q. Let's go next. All right, Turk 5Q. Let's do that. Very good. Let's execute. Next. And then from Turk, we should have TRP somewhere. Okay, we got TRP right there. And from TR, come on, navigator, work with me, baby. Work with me, baby. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we should be picking up an airway. Let's see if we can get this airway here. All right, airway M727 to Colex. There we go, Colex. Temporarily put that in. Very good, let's execute that. And now let's go to LICD. Now we're doing, I believe I chose localizer. Let me look at the, yeah, localizer for 26. And we have MCO1C. MCO1C, very good. Let's execute that. So now our whole flight plan should be set now. It's a pretty simple flight plan. It's just a takeoff, a landing. All right, so Colex to MCOL. Yeah, they go right to each other. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's click clear. And let's clear that out. And let's execute that. And now our flight plan is all connected up. All right, very good. So that's pretty much all we need to do to set up everything. I mean, there's not really... runway feet. How come it doesn't have the runway? Departing runway is 20. I guess you can't put that in there. That's strange. Why won't it let you enter that? Let me see if I can plug in the length. Let me see. The length is 6785. I mean, if I can't plug it in, it's no big deal, but... Yeah, that's weird. Why won't you put that? Sometimes this system just won't let you put stuff in. So, alright, oh fuck it, whatever. Alright, let's talk to the ATC and make sure we can get that route.
Raising ground DTR 1801, request taxi for straight out departure with Kilo.
DTR 1801 taxi to and hold short of runway 25 using taxiway
You fuck.
Juliet Tango Alpha. Contact tower on 119.05 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 25 using taxiway Juliet Tango.
Alright, can I use runway 25 instead? Alright, no big deal. I can use runway 25. Okay. Alright, let's change that real quick. Runway 25. And what did I say we had? Terp 5Q. Alright, there we go. Alright, so if you don't have ground power available and you want to use like an APU type system, we can use engine number 2 for that, okay? So this is what you would do. Let's go ahead and turn this prop brake on. Let's go ahead and put this on start AB. Let's go ahead and turn on the fuel pump and let's click the start button. And we see the engine starting to come alive. Let's put this up to feather. And then once it stabilizes, put it up to auto. And that'll give us power. Alright, CDLs are right here. Let's turn those off. Let's turn beacon lights on. Nav lights. Let's go ahead and get our pushback going on. Oh yeah, we gotta close up everything. Fuck, hang on a second. Forgot about all this stuff. Cargo door, tail prop, service door, wheel chocks, and 2 power units. Now, if we left that engine in feather mode, everything would be off right now. All right, let's get our pushback going on.
Raising ground DTR 1801, requesting pushback.
DTR 1801 pushback request accepted.
Raising ground DTR 1801,
I think left is okay.
requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
We'll find out real quick if it's good or not. Oh, the airplane absorbed him. Nope, I always do this. Only when I'm using the ATC, like if an airplane's got pushback incorporated already, I usually get it right, but I always get this wrong. Alright, so pushback to the right is tail to the right if I'm inside the plane. Alright. Or nose to the right if I'm looking at it straight on. We'll start up the other repeller once we get clear. Alright, I think that's good.
Raising ground DTR 1801 requesting the end of pushback.
DTR 1801 request to end pushback received.
Nice. War Thunder's a sweet game, man. Alright, tower. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Pump number 1, start. Alright, let's turn feather on. Turn our weather system on. Alright, let's put this on auto as well. And now, in order to get the other propeller moving now, we need to turn the prop brake off. And I don't know if this is what they do in real life, but this is how I get it working in here, in this simulator. I take it all the way down, and then back up again. And that usually gets it working again. Well, it usually does. Alright, well, let's do this again. Maybe they changed it with the last update. Alright, there we go. Very good. Now, before we turn on the rest of the power in the airplane that we need, let's go ahead and do a couple of things first. We need to set the takeoff trim. So let's go to performance. I'm sorry, let's go to payload, set takeoff trim. Alright, that's all good now. Let's set our METAR. It's 1007. So let's come down here. Yeah, man. Use it. Use it. Alright, we need to set our TCAS system. So, we have these buttons down here. Navcom. Let's go to this mode first. Alright, transponder's on. Let's turn it on. TCAS, we have auto. That's fine. Let's go to nav. Sure, man. Everybody loves gold. Let's go to... Alright, we have weather. Traffic is above. That's fine. And comms are good. Alright. Now let's go into this screen here for performance. takeoff engine data, no icing, so let's confirm. Our takeoff data, engine out data, ground. Alright, very good. That's all done. Now let's come back up here to map so we can see where we're going. Alright, now we got to do just a couple more things. So let's put on this windshield heating. And we need to turn on this TRU. But in order to do that, to get this button to light up, we need to push the throttle forward a little bit. So let's push the throttle forward just a little bit. And now that TRU light should light up. Yep, there we go. Let's move our slats and flaps down. TRU, that's all good. Alright, very good. Anti-skid. That's on. We're on takeoff mode. Alright, let's go ahead and test our takeoff configuration. I think that setup's okay. Yeah, it looks like it says okay. Alright, so... Oh, let me look at our takeoff real quick and see if we have any kind of constraints with takeoff. Nope, we just need to be over certain speed, over certain altitudes. Alright, so let's plug in... let's go plug in our altitudes. I gotta kind of come down here and grab the button from down here because otherwise I can't really see it. All right, and our bearing is 244. For our takeoff. All right, that's done. Let's turn on. All right, flight director is on. All right, very good. Let's get out of here. Let's release the parking brake. It might help if we put on some taxi lights, I guess. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me turn down the lights. I love taking off in the dark. Or sunrise or sunset, but... I've flown this plane dozens of times. I had no clue that there was an overlay for the buttons on the screen here. That's awesome. Such a shame that all these lights are going to be optional for the new simulator when it comes out later. If Grease is correct. If my dude Grease is correct in what he's saying, when Flight Simulator 2024 comes out, all the lights in the airport, like these kind of lights, the runway and tarmac. It's going to be a mod that you have to download. I find that extremely hard to believe. It might be true. Now, the reason we're taxiing so slow is because we have this wind gust bar here that we're not supposed to move until we get ready for takeoff. Yeah, this flight's only like, I think it's like just over an hour, I think, so it's not going to be a very long flight tonight, which is fine. All right, let's turn on nav. Now this takeoff in itself is a little odd. We got to take off and then kind of make an immediate turn to the right, go a few miles, and then make a sharp turn to the left. So we have a good chance of potentially having to fly this by hand, you know, or use heading mode for a while. Or delete certain waypoints to get to where we're going, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, when I downloaded this livery pack and I saw this livery, I'm like, hey man, like I've never seen a livery with like so many colors and shit. I'm like, yeah man, we gotta get that. I came close to doing a Logan Air flight from like, it was like from Manchester to Isle of Man. There was also an 8 and Azul flight in Brazil I was thinking about doing. And then there was also a an Air Algiers flight, you know, in like the north of Africa. So I saw those 4 flights, but I decided to do this one. It's weird. It's weird to me that a Danish company would be flying from like 2 islands, like 2 Italian islands. Like, it'd be one thing if they were, like, flying to the island from, like, Denmark or, you know, somewhere up in that area, but to go from, you know, like, it seems like that's all this plane does. I looked at the flight history of this flight on FlightAware, and it's always this flight, like, every day. So, unless there's another flight that I don't know about that flies to, you know, Putaraiza, you know, like a different flight number, could be. You know what, come to think of it, we probably would have our strobe lights on while it's dark outside. Alright, bitch, we about ready to get some. Alright, let's click this select button, and we're going to use the flight management system for speed control. Let's finish this up here. Alright, taxi. Yep, we did all that. Okay, gust lock off. Let's move this to there. Let's check out our systems and make sure we're okay. Yep, looks okay to me. Alright, let's remove the parking brake. Alright, yep, takeoff trim looks good. I'm looking at it right there. It's on the center display, the top left. I see it green with the little pink, says up 1.2. Looks like that's what it says. And that's correct, so it's nice to know clicking that button actually does work. Up. All right, let's engage the autopilot. Let's do IAS. Let's raise our flaps up. Now, this was at 119. Raising our flaps increases the speed here. So, and let's put ourselves in climb mode. There we go. And you can see now we're at 170. Which is our climb speed. Alright, we got after takeoff, landing gear up, flap 0, climb, engine bleeds are already on. We'll turn those off, and altimeters are good. Alright. Actually, when do we put standard pressure on? Let me see what the chart says. 5,000 feet. See this turn we gotta make? That's crazy. That's the way, that's the departure though. I mean, that's the actual way the departure goes. Hold on 1 second. I'll get to you in a second, my dude. All right, push this in. I should do both sides, I would think. Yep. And the throttle setup phase and section that says idle. Where should you put the GI idle? So when I usually leave it in the position where it starts until I go to turn on this TRU switch. When I turn that switch, right before I turn that switch on, I'll move the throttles up to GI. And then that'll activate the TRU. If you don't move the throttles up to GI, clicking that TRU light, it won't activate. You need to have the throttle up a little bit for it to happen. And with the gust lock on, you can only move it so far forward anyways. So I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll try to answer it a different way. All right, let's turn off some lights. Good, Frank. Police the chat, Frank. Do your thing, baby. I guess there's no sense of turning on photogrammetry since we're going to be over water the whole time. I'll look into it, but I don't think I can do it until the channel's monetized. We've talked about this before, or at least I've talked about it. You've listened, but I'll look into it tonight. Before I stream again, and you see me, I'll have an answer for it. If I can do it now, I might not be able to do it until I can monetize the channel. So we'll see. But as soon as I can do it, you're good. Man, even got yellow and shit under the wings. Look at that. Alright. Let's see what happens with this turn. Very nervous about this turn. We might be okay. Oh yeah, we're okay. Yep, we good. Man, these external cameras suck. Yeah, it's only 4 of them. That's crazy. Alright, let's clear this out. What was that? Oh, I never turned the oxygen on. Shit. Fuck, I hope we don't get... I hope our cabin pressure doesn't get messed up. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Alright, let's get ready to put this in cruise mode. As soon as we get up to 19,000 feet, let me see where we start declining, where we start descending. All right, cruise mode is in. Keeping an eye on this. The temperature of the fuel, that never did anything like this in the Series S Xbox. Series X, this is brand new. I've never seen the fuel do that before. Alright, we start descending after Polex. Or equal, we start descending. your head. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, tomorrow night I'm probably going to be late, or I might not be on at all. Well, you know what? I probably will be on tomorrow night. But tomorrow we're going out for my daughter's birthday. She turns 15. We're going out to Texas Roadhouse. Love me some Texas Roadhouse. But we're not going to be eating until... We're not going to be getting there until close to 7 because of the time that I get off of work. So I don't know what time I'll be back. But I won't be on time tomorrow. It'll be... I don't know what time it'll be. If I can get a thumbnail together tomorrow during work and a flight plan and an airplane and all that and get an idea of what I want to do, then when I get home I can just jump in and start going. That's fine. But if I don't have a chance to get all that kind of stuff together tomorrow, then I might not stream tomorrow night, but we'll see. More than likely I'll be on. But I just don't want to promise it yet because I don't know for sure. Alright, we're already at Turk. We're going to start descending pretty soon. Let's go to... I think these do the same thing. Oh no. Alright, top of descent we have 164 miles. Let's come over here to RMS. Let's go to nav. Let me plug in the localizer for what we're doing. We have 111.3. And nav 2, I'm going to set for the VOR there. That's 108.60. Okay, all that's good. And we're going to make 108.60 standby for nav 1, and we're going to make 111.30 standby for nav 2, just in case, because I forget, I don't remember if this airplane needs to have nav 1 and 2 on the same frequency for a localizer ILS type landing. It's not an ILS tonight, but it's the same type of frequency. So, but I don't remember if they need to be together. All right, and then the last thing I want to do is plug in the course. That's 258. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go into heading mode. Let's make sure our heading is synced up. So let's push this in. Sync our heading. Let's go into heading mode. And let's choose this to V/ILS. And let's plug in our course. Hit this course knob here. It'd be nice if I could see it. What do I need? 258. There we go, 258. That's all set up. Now let's go back to here and let's click nav. Here we're gonna, there, is this on 258 also? Nope, 360. Alright, 258. Let's put this back on FM2. Alright, those are set up. And I would like to set I want to set the barometer as, I mean not the barometer, the decision height as well. So that's going to be 354 is our decision height. Whoa! The fuck happened? Oh. Don't do what I did. That was bad. That was very bad. All right, 354. All right, very good. Now we're all set. God, this Xbox Series X, man, it puts out so much heat. It feels so good on my hands right now. It's kind of cold where I sit in the house where my office is. I'm always like, I'm in slippers all day because my feet get cold. I wear little gloves sometimes. It's like, I'm just kidding, I don't wear gloves, but I do wear slippers all day. I can't wear gloves while I'm working. I'm on a computer all day, man. Typing and shit. Dialing phone numbers. Yeah, this house is real drafty. Bang your head. Let's look at, I'm going to increase the sim speed here momentarily, but I want to look at our arrival and the altitudes with this arrival, make sure we're okay. So, M pole is 240, 6,500, that's correct. And CD, yeah, see, this is wrong right here. So, yeah, see, we have 210. That's correct. And 240, yeah, that's correct. Why does it say window? weird. Alright, Piggle is... That waypoint, that PIGOL Piggle, that's only like 6 miles from the airport. Now we'll see if it keeps it. If not, we'll just do it ourselves manually. We don't need to do the flight path version of it. All right, let's see what we got to beat here. All right, let's put this down to 6,500. I think this computer is wrong because I don't really see it being 108 miles to the top of descent. When top of descent's right there. So I think that's wrong. Alright, let's click on VNAV. And I'm not going to click on VNAV until we get ready to descend. If I was to click on VNAV right now, we would start descending right away. So we're going to hold off on that. This is a really cool livery. This might be my favorite livery I've ever seen on an airplane. Got the red nose like Rudolph. This is really dope. I like this thing. What is our transition altitude? All right, 5,000 feet as well. Very good. I'm gonna descend. I'm gonna start descending a few miles before the actual top of descent. Not much before, just a touch before. About 10 miles probably. Or maybe we'll do 5 miles before. Somewhere in that area. It's just that most of the time in these airplanes, it doesn't seem like they leave enough time to descend. Like I'm always having to ride the speed breakdown. Like last night's flight, for example, or 2 nights ago. Well, last night too. I flew on Twitch last night. Same thing, the 747, the same flight I did on Tuesday. Same thing. Had to ride the speed breakdown a good amount because the system started descending too late, or at least it gave us the marker on the map. It seemed like it was too late, and then we started descending, and before you know it, we're like going down really fast because it didn't give us enough time. All right, let's click VNav. What's going on here? Alright, something's going on with this. Let's go heading mode. I'm not sure why it did that, to be honest. I have no clue. It got the Colex, and it's like, I'm done. I don't really want to do navigation anymore. It just quit. It quit on us. All right, so we got a nice little descent going. We're about 1,500 feet per minute. I mean, if I have to do heading mode the whole way down, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's click on nav. Let's put our TCAS below. There's really no checklist, huh? Let's go down. And there's a descent checklist. Okay, that's good. Landing elevation is automatic. If we click this button, then we'd have to do it manually, but right now, since there's no light on, the landing elevation's done from the FMS here. Alright, we got that, and we got that, and we got that. Alright, very good. We got 110. So 110. Looks like it is what it is. Oh, how did this get... Hang on a second here. Colex needs to go to MCOL, not Centi. Maybe that's why our top of descent was so messed up. Alright, there we go. Let's click on nav now. Alright, now we're good. I hope. I hope we're good now. Now that makes sense. And you see we're programmed to be at 1500. We're at 1400 right now. We're a little bit different than where we should be, but not too bad. According to this, we're, you know, about, that doesn't actually get, oh, we're at -2 is our vertical deviation feet. Alright, let's plug in, let's see here, performance, approach. 5,000. I don't think we can do it. Let's see if we can. Sweet. And let me see what the barometer is we're landing at. It is 2968. Flaps full. I don't know if I can put in wind information. Let me see if it'll let me do it. 330 and 7 knots. Oh shit, it does. Wow, that's cool. Very nice. Very nice. We actually need to get down to 2,000 feet. Alright, now if you just noticed, it went from FL065 to now flight level 2,000 feet in magenta. That's from our system here, so that's the V path. Alright, let's turn off all this icing shit. What the fuck is going on, man? How come it did it again? I don't know why it's having it. It might be delivery, to be honest. Greece is always right about this shit. It might be delivery. Maybe that's why we're having such big issues with navigation, man. I mean, I don't mind hand flying it for a little bit, but I just don't know why the navigation kicks off like that. It's crazy. Well, I tell you what, man, actually. Let's fly this bitch by hand. Oh yeah, altimeter. What is the altimeter? 2968. Alright, let's click on approach. Alright, 185 and 150. Who had an awkward silence moment? Who had that moment, Frank? I know you ain't saying me, man. I've been concentrating. I got autopilots not working. I got all kinds of stuff not working tonight. All right, localizer is now captured. Let's put the first set of flaps down. And let's put this in takeoff mode. Yeah, I haven't been talking a whole lot the last, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes because I've been having issues. Autopilot not working, too many waypoints entered in. It's bad, man. But we good now. We good. I got control of everything. We good. We are good. All right, let's put the landing gear down. And we have no glide scope. And we do need to start descending here. So let's disarm the autopilot. Boy, it is windy up here today. Good Lord. I tell you what, man, I want to invest in getting yokes. I don't really... I mean, if it comes with rudder pedals, that's fine. But I really want to get a set of yokes, because it is so flippin' difficult to do this with a thumb. I want to have two hands, or like an actual joystick, like they have in Airbuses, or have like yokes like they have in a lot of planes. I'll have to look into it. What's your question, dude? Talking about awkward silence from the chat? I don't know how many people are in the chat, if there is any. It doesn't show it on OBS. But yeah, I definitely got to invest in yokes. Just making sure there's no speed brakes. can't hover over here because if the cursor sits on these buttons, then I won't be able to operate the throttle.
Approaching decision height. Decision height. Two hundred. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I'm not sure what sound you're talking about. I didn't hear any sound that sounded different than usual. I got no clue what you're talking about. Let's look at all these liveries. Let me show you all these liveries real quick. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I do not know. I don't know if it'll make a sound at being off course, but I don't know. Yeah, I got blown off course. It's difficult, man, controlling these planes with a thumb in the air. If I had a yoke where I could kind of like, you know, that'd be a lot easier, or even a joystick. But using just a thumb, man, it's near impossible to make smooth landings sometimes, unless you have like no wind. No wind's okay. Yes, yes, Frank, I was just landing. Look at all these liveries. Aer Lingus, Air Europa, Air France, New Zealand, Alliance Air, Alcea Express, American Eagle, ASL, ASL Cargo France, Auvergne, Aviona, Azul, Calm Air, Canada, Canary, Cebu, CityLink, Delta. You might be bugging, dude. Delta Cargo, DHL, Eastern Airways, EasyFly, FedEx, Finnair, Flybe, High Air, Indigo, Iran Air, Japan, Logan, North Star, Fly Nordica, Passerito, Polita, QuickJet, Scandinavia, Sky, Sprint, Swift, TAP, Toll, Total, Utair, Virgin, Wasaya Airways, Wings Air, Zimex. That's crazy, man. It was like $4 for these liveries. That's crazy. So, all right, I think that's about it, my friends. I'm bugging out, just like Frank. But I'll be back. More than likely, I'll be back tomorrow night. If I don't, for some reason, I'll let y'all know. But tomorrow night, I more than likely will be late, like I said, because we're not going to be sitting down for dinner until 6:30, 7 o'clock. Probably 7 o'clock by the time we wait for a table. I know we'll probably be there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we'll see. I may not be on tomorrow night, but I'll put it in the community part of my page. I'll put something up by tomorrow afternoon, letting you. Well, no, it wouldn't be tomorrow afternoon. I'll put something up by like 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then, worst comes to worst, I'll see y'all Saturday morning. Do an early morning flight maybe. But that's about it, my friends. Be good to yourself. Be good to me. Click that subscribe, click that like button, man. I'm trying to get more subscribers, and y'all keep playing with me. Stop playing with my emotions. If you check out this video, just click the button. It don't cost you a damn thing other than like a fraction of a second. And nobody knows that you did it except you and me. And I won't tell a damn person. I promise. I don't even know who clicks it. I just see the numbers go up. But even if you don't like my channel, just subscribe anyways. That way you can watch me and hate on me. But you can't hate on me. You love me. That's why you're here watching this video right now. So like it says on the banner, subscribe and like my shit. And I will see y'all over the beautiful skies of Mother Earth in the next episode of the Airplane Show. Have a good Friday. See ya.